Ron Hines coming back at you. Boy, today's pretty good. So look at here. So I get phone calls all the time. You say, hey, you got this. We got an opportunity for you here and there. So I guess even though I'm seasoned in my industry, I guess I'm still highly desirable. So one of the things I was thinking about was, and this has happened before in the past. God has never put me in a place where he couldn't protect me. Even if I made bad choices, right? He would get me back and get me back on the right track. And I just wanted to share with you that goes for you too. So if you got a decision to make, go ahead and make it. You have faith that God has opened a door for you. And sometimes to get you to go through a door he wants you to be in, he has to close a door. I've actually seen that with my daughter. So anyway, and you always end up in a better place, whether here on this earth, right? Of course, the ultimate goal is to end up in a better place when we leave this physical body and just live with our spiritual body. So make sure you know that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior on that. But also, I'm watching TV and everything's about racial this, racial that. You know what? I got something to say about race. There's only one race in this world, and it's the human race. We're all humans. If you're listening to this, you're human. You're not black and white. Well, you are, but I'm fixing to make a point. This is a black roll of tape. This is a white sack. We, as people, are variations of brown or tan, however you want to say it. I'm not white, am I? So with that being said, there's a cultural problem here amongst our society, and we have to recognize it. Racism is taught, whether it be a school teacher who inadvertently says, well, that community's 95% white. Well, maybe it is, maybe it ain't, don't care. But if you move into that area because you're going to raise your kids and their school district produces higher scores from the school, well, yay for that school. And then let's keep the expectations high. And then instead of educating people who really don't want an education, if you're going to be disruptive to class, kick those kids out. They need to be disciplined and they need to be held accountable for their actions. Because I promise you, as an adult, they'll get held accountable for their actions unless they live in one of those liberal cities that's run by the Democrats. And they're socially progressive, right? Which means they're communists and they're not attacking and prosecuting lawbreakers. And do you really want to live there? No, go find a living somewhere else. And that's hence why God will protect you when you make those changes, right? I tied it all back together now. So stay with me on that. Hope you're getting this picture. You get to pick and choose where you live and work. And when you're raising your family, you get to pick and choose what school district they're going to go into. My ex-wife that I had my daughter with, she chose a better school district and moved, which made it even less convenient for me to go see my daughter. But you know what? At the end of the day, to be close to my daughter while she was young and in school, I bought a house close by, 5-7 miles away. And so we got to co-raise my daughter. And I'm so proud of her today, right? So make those choices. God will never put you or me in a position or a place where he can't protect us if we follow his rules. And that goes for everybody, right? And remember, we are racist. We're the human race. Everything else is just hatred for color of skin. If you see that out there, I don't understand it myself, because Martin Luther King asked and said it the best when he said, don't judge his children by the color of their skin, but by their content of their mind. And I'm pretty sure they turned out to be pretty good kids. Hey, I'm going to go back to Rosa Parks. It's somebody I really admire, right? She was defiant not to get off that bus, and that was her right, and I'm very proud of her for it, right? But she wasn't violent in her actions. She protested silently and quietly. A lot like the people that are turning to the turning point, the Charlie Kirk movement, if you will. Anyway, food for thought on that for you. I'm hoping I'm stimulating your mind. You're doing your own research and thinking. It's out there. You can get it. God bless you all. Hey, look, I don't have the flag behind me, but I always tell you this. When you go to your Lord and Savior in prayer today, be sure to lift up this once great nation. But by golly, the United States of America sure needs some lifting. We've got a decisive problem here and need to start correcting it. All right. Anyway, hope you have a blessed day. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave some comments so I can get back at you. You can see me on X. You can see me on Truth Social. Yeah, I'm doing this video out there too. Anyway, and of course I've got it on my YouTube channel. God bless you all. Talk at you soon. Bye.